If you are a collector of nerd toys, then you are aware of BigBadToyStore.com. I'm very, very happy. Hey friends, it's me, the Ebony Otaku, the well-rounded nerd. I basically got all the Transformers 1 figures I want at this point until there's a Starscream and a Hot Rod. Anywho, but there hasn't been a Transformer in a minute that I was just like, ooh, got to have, until they released a new studio series, Optimus Prime, the Commander series, with his trailer. Resistance is quite futile. I don't oft peruse the BigBadToyStore.com site because it is full of temptation for somebody like me. I'm so glad there's not a brick and mortar of them for me to go visit because I wouldn't be able to pay my mortgage if there was. But no, so this is one of those great finds. And actually, when one of my friends had told me it was, hey Steve, that it was coming out, actually Steve and Jason, you both told me that it was coming out. I was like, what? Are you for real? So I went looking for it. And at the time that I was looking, it was still in pre-release. I was looking to like go buy, like I kept going to like Target and Wally World. And what I heard at the time was that one of the big box stores, I shall not name which one, actually had it in stock. But because it was a pre-release, it was not on the shelves yet. And if you wouldn't ask them nicely, they might go in the back and get it for you. I didn't do that. Once I realized it was in pre-release, not actually released, I went to the Big Bad Toy Store, and they actually had the best price. There were a couple of places that wanted, $140 plus for it. That is not what I paid. I don't want to say what I paid because I don't know if that's the price now because we are in the holiday season, and retailers. I mean, this is when they make the most amount of money is during the holidays. I don't want to interrupt anybody's bag, but I'm very much pro. Big Bad Toy Store tends to charge a fair price, so I will say I think I got a fair price for this particular figure, and it came pretty quick. I have not purchased a ton from them because again, the temptation is real. But I have gotten like my bigger items that were just going to be harder to find. They tend to always be able to have them. And if you get in at the right time, you're going to get what you were looking for, which is really lovely. Why am I delaying? My handy dandy little pink knife here. Let's open the big bag. One thing, this box has to get out of this house. It's huge. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I love that they have BPTS on every single box, like all over the place. Big Bad Toy Store. Oh, look. Really? 25 years? How old am I? Yeah, that tracks. I've gotten some Sailor Moon from them in the past. Oh, the Gen 1 box art of it all. So lovingly bubble wrapped. Are y'all even ready for this? It's beautiful. This must be how people feel when their first child is born. You know we have to give it a proper entrance. Bwah. Bwah. Bwah, bwah. Doom, 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 doom. Bwah. It's magnificent. Bwah, bwah. Bwah, bwah. My poor husband. Like, legit. This is beautiful. Okay, the time of year has changed. Finding an angle where I don't have sun in my eyes right now is hard. So, apologies. Yeah, let's put him over here. So this is from Transformers the movie. Do you remember this scene? Like at the end of this, like he's gonna turn a flip and keep shooting. Like it's great. Like he half flew. He didn't fly, but he half flew. Good homage to the first episode of G1 Transformers. But he rolls up in the Metroplex and there's already doings transpiring, and like he jumps out of his trailer and turns a flip and as he's arcing over the battle. It's a good time. I'm a dork. It's a good time. Man, I need to go back and watch the original movie. In my lifetime, I've probably watched it 700 times. Let's make it 701. But yeah, this is the Transformers the movie, and you gotta love it because the Transformers movie logo is a little more special than the Transformers logo. But yeah, he's got his trailer. Where's the camera? There it is. He's got his trailer, his little axe hand that comes out once in a while. Like, yeah. Look at the box art. Majestic. We are bringing looks, Optimus. So on the back here it says he's big screen inspired to scale. Detailed backdrop. There's a detailed backdrop. All the 86, all the studio series, the 86 and 88 and all the rest of them, they all come with a backdrop. When I open the boxes, I usually reserve those for like posing my Warhammer figures, but we're going to have to give Optimus his due. Let's see here. Battle of Autobot City. Yeah. This is when the Decepticons attack! And yeah, it's such a good time. Backdrop is included. Optimus Prime joins the Autobot City defense to stop the Decepticons, no matter the cost. And they have it in multiple languages here. It's in French, German, Spanish, I don't recognize one of these. There it is. Commander class. You see that? You see that? That is, oh my God, he's so heroic looking. And you know, I don't always open everything. I'm getting better. And I was like, when I get this one, is he getting open? Because I have like 4 unopened Optimi. I mean, I don't, unless like I feel like being generous and I give a figure away. I don't sell figures. I have given quite a few away over the years. You give away to make room for more. But when they don't put a window in the box, I see what y'all did. I know why you did it. I'm not mad, Hasbro. The only way to see the magnificence of the figure is to open it. Now, my husband and I'm going to delay opening this for one reason. He's going to be pretty big. My husband and I are still in the process of doing our renos on the house, and we will have more space for displaying figures and Legos and all that kind of stuff once some more rooms are gotten together. So once I'm able to have more space to put things and display them properly, I will open. Because I've got an Optimus back there and a Bumblebee from a series. I've got Optimus as a Lego. I've got Lego Bumblebee. I have like 6 big Lego sets that I haven't put together yet, simply because of display space. Are the son and my stepson, my husband's son, his new digs are going to be ready soon from the build of our addition to the house. So there's going to be a lot of moving around of stuff. I'm actually working to pre-record pretty far in advance so that I can have time to do the work because I'm the decorator. So I've got rooms to paint, shelves to build. We'll have furniture to move around. Like, it's going to be a whole thing. So, and I want my channel to still have stuff coming out. So he is going to be open, just not today. I had to bring him out. This is not going to be my longest video, but just to give y'all an update, like, why are so many of your things still in boxes? There's only so much space in here, and eventually my husband's going to build me some custom shelves in here. Part of the reason we're building the addition is so that he has a workshop. He's a woodworker. But if you need like a saw stop and all that kind of stuff, it needs space. So the attached garage to the house becomes mine. The detached garage with the built-on apartment becomes his space, and then there's more stuff we're going to be able to do. And there's just a lot of rearranging. One of the things about getting married and moving is you're combining two lives. Like for me to move, I got rid of a lot of stuff. And for me to move in, he got rid of a lot of stuff. There's already been a ton of organizing and reorganizing. But we're also both career nerds. So it takes a lot to combine households of collecting, which is totally fine. I am down for the challenge. We are going to do it. But just be aware, he is going to come out the box, just not today. But I am very, very happy with him. I know that what's in here is going to be spectacular. I'm looking forward to over the next year or so as we get more spaces to display ready. That I'll be able to get to see more of my figures. Because I have a firm policy that if I cannot see and enjoy something in its intended form, then I don't bring it into the house. There either has to be a plan to do it or I have to be able to do it right now. But either way, if there's going to be no way for me to enjoy the thing, I don't have the thing. So, but that's me. That's not everybody. But I do like order, even though my order's a little chaotic for some. I mean, I know there's somebody who's looking at this going, "Oh my God, that's a hot mess." And to me, I'm like, it's great. And like these shelves are going to get completely rearranged because there's figures in here that are going to end up in other parts of the house on display. I can't wait when we do our game room and I redo his office, like to show you all that because she's going ham. I mean, I did all this to mine. I'm obviously going to give his office the same treatment, but his is going to be in a D&D theme. And then our game room, I'm probably going to do in a Warhammery, like sci-fi torn up planet, Orkin Emperor's Children theme. It's going to be kind of fun. And we just picked out the colors for the son's new bedroom. So it's going to be his apartment while he finishes college. But then once he goes out and starts his life, then it'll be our guest room and another place to game. So we have goals. This is what happens when nerds get married. The BS multiplies. I say amongst our friends all the time. It's like all my husband and I do is encourage each other's BS. That's all we do is enable one another. But it's a good thing. But I'm super happy with this. I'm looking forward in a future video of opening this and really taking advantage of how spectacular he is. I'm going to put him in a safe place until then. But until then, see, look, it's not. I'm not even at the 15-minute mark. I did good. I'm not milking it. Okay, now I am. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.